All right, this is 30-year-old, did you say?
About to be 30,
Okay,
yeah.
Ryan Henley, you're here for your dad's last career game. What's it been like? Has it been pretty surreal today?
Today's been very surreal, very
Emotional,
nostalgic.
or
Yes, emotional for my dad, and
how about your mom?
emotional for my mom, just knowing the sacrifices that she's put through, the past 30 years. Emotional for my dad, just knowing how passionate he is, as a teacher and as a coach, and even for me too. I pretty much grew up here since 2002.
Do you think he's pretty moved? I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah.
Do you think he's pretty? Is he surprised, humbled by the amount, the outpouring of respect? Do you think?
I think he's definitely surprised and humbled. I don't think he had any clue that, I know he had no clue that I was coming out here today.
Oh, did he not know that?
He had no idea.
Are you not living around here?
I live in Arizona.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I live in Arizona, so I drove out this morning. I don't think he had an idea that it was going to be a big thing, especially, in the pandemic. I didn't think that he thought that it was going to be a big deal at all, and so I think it was special for him to see everyone out here today. And definitely I think that my dad's a man that just honestly is super passionate about these kids and his students and his athletes, and I think that drives him and makes him want to work hard every day. So I don't know that he's thinking too much about just that kind of outside stuff, but I definitely think that it was humbling for him to see that.
But it's got to be cool to know that you mattered. And I don't mean that just for success. I mean that you impacted lives. And I mean, is that something that it's not surprising to you because he impacted your life for
It's
29
not
years?
surprising at all. Just him being a father to me, the love that he gave me, and just the amount of things that he taught me growing up, and all the times he was there for me. I know that's exactly how he treats his students and his athletes. And so yeah, it doesn't surprise me that he's we're seeing all this recognition, and I'm just super proud of him, and I know that he's a caring man, and I know he's always trying to do the right thing. And
Is it a sad time, or is it an exciting time, or a little of both? Bittersweet?
it's bittersweet,
Because he's a young man.
yeah, it's bittersweet knowing that he won't be here day in and day out,
But he'll be enjoying life with your mom.
I think that he's gonna he'll have plenty of time to fill his
Yeah.
stuff with new things.
And I have to think that there will still be some role in the game for him. I have to think somewhere down the line, he's like, yeah, I can do a little bit of this. Whether it's some consulting, whether it's this or that.
Yeah, I think he's definitely going to do something. I couldn't tell you what.
Yeah.
But basically, as far as that goes, if you're telling me he's done with baseball, I'll believe it when I see it.
So obviously, I have a brother that did 6 tours, 4 in Afghanistan, 2 in Iraq, and his wife made as much of a sacrifice as my brother did. Mm-hmm. Your mom made just as much a sacrifice as your father has. What would you want to say about the support and unconditional support and love your mom's given your dad over the years?
Oh man, I know that she's we're talking 30 years he's been doing this, and and I mean I've been doing it for not quite that long, but I know the sacrifices that I've had to make, and so for him to do it for 30 years, I know that that's so many nights away, that's so many days away, and just putting a lot of the burden on my mom to kind of help out with certain things and
be mom and dad at home for a little while.
And I know that there was a big sacrifice for her, and at the same time though I know that she was very supportive the whole way, and she was out here as much as possible.
Yeah.
And
What are you most proud about of your dad?
I'm just most proud about my dad that he did this for 30 years, and I know that just the grind that it takes day in and day out to try to do your best for student athletes, and I'm proud that he did it for 30 years, and just tried to love on these guys every single day. And with that obviously came some nice wins, and they had that championship run in 2010, but I think it's just the day in and day out of trying to give to these kids and give them the best experience possible in the game.
So last thing, talk to the parents and the kids over the last 22, 24 years. What would you want them to know about your family and their support of your dad?
Oh man, I want to say, for the most part, thank you guys. I know, there's been a lot of players and a lot of parents that have come through the program, and all in all, man, you guys have been great. I definitely I could write out a list of a bunch of players' names. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys for being good to my dad, and those of you that supported him through this journey. I want to thank you guys so much.
Okay.